What's up, Trekkies? Well, hi. So, there is not much for news, really. I went back to, Dilithium weekend came and gone. They got the Tales of the War. They're talking about something in Las Vegas, but I can't make it to Las Vegas, so what ideation, creation, and implementation of the church, whatever. Probably some convention of some sort. And then last Thursday, Broken Circle was now live again. Wait, no, that was the 23rd. I'm confused. The latest featured episode is now live. What the hell? Well, I ran it, so whatever. And then release notes for the 24th, which is because they had to fix things because the Armada was broken, but... And then they've got the Heavy Escort Carriers that are coming out as Tier 6, but that's not too terribly much. It's just like the Elita Heavy Class Escort, Heavy Escort Carrier, the Cattell Flight Deck Raptor, and where did you go? That's a Romulan name, Tactical Carrier Warbird. Sometimes I thought, like, did you slap the keyboard and stick apostrophes in it? Because that's how you spell Romulan stuff. At least with Klingon, there's a relative amount of sense, but it says the Starship is an upgraded version of the Tier 5 Tactical Carrier Warbird and available for Vice Admiral Romulans. Basically, the Tier 5, the Armitage, is now the Elita, the all-new Klingon Raptor called the Cattell Flight Deck Raptor. Much like the Elita, will feature everything you'd expect from a Klingon Raptor, but includes a single hangar bay and is available to Lieutenant General ranks. All three will have the destabilized tachyon emitters console. In addition, each of these starships can unlock the coordinated assault starship trait, which, when you activate beam overload 1, 2, or 3, that was 4, 2, you will allow your pets to use beam overload 1 using cannon rapid fire 1, 2, or 3. Allow the pets to use cannon rapid fire 1. Note, your pets must have weapons that are compatible with each of these attacks. So, for instance, the swarmers are beams, and the runabouts are beams, but the scorpion fighters have cannons. A couple other things have cannons too. I think the plush bricks, the little tiny plush bricks, have them too. I know my Tholian ones have beams. Maybe the Peregrine fighters do. They have cannons. I don't know, I don't have Peregrines yet. And each of these three starships comes with its own unique costume, but they can also use parts of their lower tier ships within the same family. The Elita class Heavy Escort has access to the Akira, Zephyr, and Oslo class costumes for free, while it has access to the Armitage and Thunderchild costumes if those ships are owned. Okay. The Cattell Flight has access to the Kin and the Barak costumes for free, and the Romulan one has access to the Arkif for free and has access to the Arcala costume if you own the ship. And then apparently the Akira is always proven itself to be a formidable ship. Yup. Heavy Escort, it's probably just, we're happy to present the latest Akira class starship. We remodeled the ship to show off how beautifully high fidelity that will match with our more recent starships. Okay, so they're tweaking it. Kind of like what they did with the Dakir. They upgraded the slots and then they smoothed out the modeling because the Dakir was kind of bland looking. The updated model will be a free upgrade to any ship that has access to the Akira class parts. So that's good. But like I said, that's it for news, really. In terms of the Armada, it's great for a bunch of fleets to get stuff done. You know, if like one fleet like ours has someone like me who is like ridiculously willing to dump contributions all over the place, so it helps. Then yeah. Other than that, the Armada chat has driven me crazy, real crazy. Like, it is scrolling by so fast and there's only like 5 people talking, and I feel real dumb that I can't handle 5 people talking at once, especially when it's all the same color. Like in WoW, on trade chat and general chat for Tanan Jungle, I can handle it because I could set each class to be a different line. But I can't do that here. I can change the entire color of the entire chat. That's it. And everybody tells me that it's a different color than loot, but to me it's not, and I don't really like Armada chat. The Armada system is still unnecessarily complex. I don't know why, but on top of that, it's like I'm getting like slammed in the face with like alternative playstyles basically people that are hopped up on testing themselves in PvP when really they only ever plan on PvE. People don't realize that there is a difference in playstyle. Also, there's a whole lot of noobs. There's just like, I was gonna do a video today about how to do skills, but I realized that I don't know what to do about that. It's like someone came across and was like sending me mail and whispers and stuff, and they had like everything but stealth. Everything in the top tactical section, except for stealth, maxed at 9. And I was like, well, that seems weird. Well, okay. I'm like, you probably don't have a ship that can cloak or do anything. And I'm like, no, I'm flying a scimitar. I'm like, of all things, you didn't max out, you didn't put any points in stealth and you fly a scimitar? I'm like, well, stealth and cloaking, they're different. And I'm just like, maxing out your starship attack patterns when you're a science officer and aren't using any attack patterns is necessary. So he wound up changing his entire ship over because of those stats, and he couldn't respec to a tactical, which I'm fine if science officer flying a tactical vessel. It's just he wanted to fly science-like, but he only had 2 science skills. He had the flow capacitors and science and shield system, because that's all he had the points left for, because he went down the list. So he maxed everything except for stealth, and then just kept maxing things I could see as he was doing. I was like, oh boy. I don't know how to do. I don't know how to address that. I don't know how to address diminishing returns to some people. It's just a cost per skill points, and you get diminishing returns after 6. Like, a lot. It's like you get 18 points for the first 3, 10 for the next, 5 for the next. So you might as well put 18 points in something that you may or may not use, or it's just an overall defense like power insulators, versus putting 5 points in weapon proficiency way up there at the top. So it's like, and you wouldn't even do that because power insulators is way down at the bottom, and you could probably for 2,000 points put 2 or 3, whatever. It's just, I don't want to get into that. It's one of those things that can really be complex, but it's not really that complex. But anyways, so that's what's going on there. Like I said, I like the Armada system because I can go through and scan through other fleets and see what projects they have that I can add stuff to, like duty officers. But I don't like the fact of Armada chat, and it brings in a lot of people that are from all over the board, and they talk and they have typos and they don't say things correctly, and it just drove me batty. I have run across a lot of people in my life, whether they be in real life or online, and I'm sorry, people fall into stereotypes. But that's how my last week has been. That's the news. That's how I've been feeling with the Armada. That's that. With the recent ideas of, like, you know, the battle cruisers are going around, now the heavy escort carriers, maybe the Vesta will get its, like, upgrade of sorts. It'll get, like, the Vesta upgrade for tier 6 or something like that. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I'll check you guys later.